Fall is finally here. There are many things for you to do in Texas if you need a quick getaway. Jessica Cerna's website is My Curly Adventures. She's here with a few suggestions. Thanks for being here.
Thank you so much for having me.
I love the title, first of all, My Curly Adventures. Very cute with your curly hair. And I love some of these ideas, the trip ideas that you post. Glen Rose, for example. My family went to Glen Rose. We loved it. Yeah. We didn't even get to everything we wanted to do there. I didn't even realize there was so much there.
It's such a small town, but there's so much to do, and you wouldn't realize. I mean, it's an hour outside of Fort Worth, but if you want to travel by yourself or with kids, you have a bunch of learning opportunities, and you don't even realize it. If you've been to Fossil Rim, it's a safari, and they have over 1,000 animals. You get to go in their little van. You get to feed the animals. You have a giraffe sticking its neck in. So much fun, and then you get to learn about like all the different animals, where they're from. They have the top cheetah breeding program, so really unique. And then they also have a lot of other things, such as if you've been to Dinosaur Valley State Park, you actually get to see the dinosaur tracks and go exploring with your kids for them.
Yeah, it's very neat. Now, I will say, if you go to Fossil Rim, now you can go in your own car and you can drive through, but taking the tour, I felt like the driver, that you learn so much knowledge from them. And they can point out animals that you probably in your car aren't going to see. So I will say taking the tour, I think, was worth it, and definitely a lot of fun. Something else that was my favorite at Glen Rose is Big Rocks Park. And that's something that you mentioned too. Bring your swimsuit, just plan to get wet, because there's huge rocks, and then there's like this stream that's running that you can play, I don't know, river, probably a river, because you can swim in some spots of it if it's not too cold, right? Yes,
it's so nice, and then, you know, it is refreshing, and then even when the water's low, they have a park right next door to go swimming. Plus, they have putt-putt and raspas where you can eat, so definitely a really fun place for kids.
And some good places to eat, too, by the way.
So good.
I could have stayed there for a while. Loved it. Okay, Houston is actually a fun place to take the family, right?
Yes, you know, it would be so fun to take the kids all over the world, but it is a little bit hard. However, Houston is so diverse, and you can have a truly multicultural experience there. So when we went, we got to eat food from every continent, of course not Antarctica, but you know, we got to have South African food at Peli Peli. They have Australian ice cream. We had Portuguese tapas. And so, you know, you can really help kids experience all these different cultures without even leaving Houston. They have the Fine Arts Museum, where you can see art from Bali, from Cote d'Ivoire, from Kenya, all these different countries, all in this museum.
Yeah, and you're in Houston, but you feel like you're far away.
Exactly, yes.
It's really funny. You're like, I'm in Texas still, but I feel like we're on vacation somewhere else, which is nice. Weatherford, you say, is a really great place if you want to do like a girls trip. That's somewhere fun to go.
Yeah.
What's in Weatherford?
So it's, you know, it's really close to DFW, but it's one of the prettiest towns in Texas. And so it's absolutely perfect just to get away really quick. They have a lot of cute bread and breakfasts. They have like day spas that you can visit. If you have not heard of Chandler Gardens, go look it up. The pictures are gorgeous. It has this mixture of like Asian architecture and then just like these beautiful European gardens, great for pictures, just great to relax with your ladies. And then they also have the Vintage Grill and Car Museum, which is, you know, it's so fun. It looks like an old gas station, but then they have these vintage cars. So you can see cars that Aretha Franklin drove. You can see, you can have like past presidents.
Really? I had no idea that was even there. Okay, that's something neat. And then also, you know, Texas has its own big national park, Big Bend, which is, well, I mean, you could explore there for a long time, right?
Yes, it's so fun. So Big Bend, you know, it can be very budget friendly. You can go and rent a teepee. It's like this glamorous glamping experience, what they call. So you look at a teepee, it looks very just general on the outside, and then you go in and it's gorgeous. You can share a teepee with your girlfriends.
I like where you're going with that. That sounds like a lot of fun. So you can follow all of her adventures. I wish I traveled like she did. You can follow along mycurlyadventures.com. We'll post a link on our website, fox4news.com. Jessica, thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.